Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing great. I am going to be crafting for our daily project. I'm using these Dollar Tree stamps. You can use whatever stamps you like. Using these from Hobby Lobby, and I'm using this paper pad. I thought we can make a few tags, something quick and easy. Right, so this is DIY Shop American Crafts paper pad. It doesn't have a name. I guess DIY is the name. No, I don't know. But it's 2014 is the copyright date. So I thought we would use these receipts or registrar papers. Do two of these. I think I've used a few sheets out of here before. The paper's pretty sturdy. I feel like I want to make my own dictionary paper. I feel like that would be fun to do. I'm only going to use one of those because I like script, as you know, and I don't want to ruin it. All right, so that's five pages. Then next what we're going to do is just get our small little paper cutter. I'm not sure if you've been to Walmart recently. I went to Walmart today and they have stickers back, rebranded for their brand, the DIY shop, I think it is. So I'm going to cut these down to, so this is 6 by 6. I'm going to cut this down by 3. I think 3 by 4, 3 by 5 is good. So let's do 5 first and then 3. I'm just cutting that ridge off. I only cut an inch off. So if you are into making other things like other types of crafts, paper crafts, you could definitely use this as one of those. You could use your scraps for that. When I get a few things done early in the morning, I feel very accomplished. So I went to the grocery store this morning. I didn't buy a lot of food. Only bought food for dinner for today. I'll probably write down my list for the rest of the week because I had went to Sam's Club last week and I was like, okay, let's get some stuff for the summer, a few things. And my son has already ate all of the stuff. It's going to be an expensive summer, expensive stay home summer if that's the case. Okay, so I'm using Rusty Hinge and I'm just going around the edge to make it look more distressed. Oh, I shouldn't have did this. Hold on. So the way I was taught how to do this is you take an edge, yeah, and then you just mirror it. Mirror the edge. Or if you have a tag maker, you could always just make the tag, and that's even better. I think those scissors are supposed to be my fabric scissors, and I am ruining them, right? And then with the rest of them, you just turn it this way. And try not to keep trimming off the pre-cut, the one that's already cut, because that makes your tag awkward. And if you have a paper punch, they sell those at the Dollar Tree if you don't have one. Also, Walmart, I believe, sells them. You could just get that and punch a hole in the middle. I have one on my desk. I just can't see it now, and I'm afraid if I reach in to grab something, it's going to ruin it, knock all this stuff down. So, but you can just find your center and punch a hole in the center of it. And even these little pieces, if you want to use those for things, you can. I really don't. My brain is not that good when it comes to finding other things to do. For some of the scraps, I just tend to throw them in the trash. But the long strips I do keep. Now we go. I can't find, some stuff has fallen behind my desk and I can't get to behind the desk right now. That's my goal for the next 2 weeks. My next 2 weeks is to get busy. I'm having body pain right now because the weather, I guess, or I might be sick. I don't know, one of the two. So I'm just going to stock up on some vitamins, eat very good meals, and hope for the best. So we're going to do that one and this one. Of course, you can put whatever color you want in there. Black soot will look good as well. If you have other things that you would like to edge your paper up with, go for it. I'm not into the vintage everything, but I do think that it looks good when you do it. If you have some funky lined washi tape, now would be the time to pull it out and use it. Or if you have a funky piece of strip of paper that you have been saving for the occasion of making randomness, now is the time. Go ahead and get it out. All right. So now I'm going to take my stamp set. And I like this one and the, what is that called? Typewriter. Now I don't know how well these are going to stamp. I got these a few years ago. And you can see it's all went through. So I don't know. Look at that. Look at that. That is a mess. These are unusable. I'm going to take these right back to the Dollar Tree. That is crazy. I am aware of the phrase you get what you pay for. I'm just going to say this though. Those stamps are not only Dollar Tree stamps. I think those stamps are being used through other companies as well. So, because I had went to buy a really cute one and they pulled it off the shelf. And I've seen those stamps at Michael's. So, yeah. I think the stamp company probably sent the stamp to the wrong spot. This stamp set I'm using right now is from Crafter's Companion. This is acrylic. It is the Tropical Collection. It's called Sunshine Smiles. I am angry. I try not to get worked up about a lot of stuff only because it's not worth it. But I had no intentions in going into the Dollar Tree today. What to say? Enjoy your day right now. Oh, thank you. No. All right, that's okay. It could be worse. You could be making a YouTube video and sharing with the world your products and one of them not working. Oh, wait, that did happen, didn't it? It's okay. So I read an article, all of the Joann stores are officially closed. I don't know how true that is, but that just makes me sad. Sad, sad, sad. Not because it went out of business, but because it went out of business. I hope that makes sense. Like I read the history of Joann Fabric and reading the history about the people that founded it and things like that. It's just sad. That's like Walmart. Let's just say, for example, Walmart were to go out of business. And then reading Sam Walton's story and all that kind of pulls at your heart. And it also makes me sad that as a consumer, the people that shopped at Joann Fabric couldn't get it out of that state, right? Like we couldn't save it. No way I can save it. I mean, I have a lot. I have bags from previous time that I've went to Joann and haven't used everything. So There's no way I could have saved it alone, but as consumers, we were not able to help it. All right. So I watched a video the other day, last week, 2 months ago, I don't know. It was at least in 2025. And they were showing texture paste stuff. I really want to give that a go. When I tell you I really want to give it a go, I really want to give it a go, okay? We're going to use orange. Yeah. I thought we was just going to slap some die cuts on the card, piece of paper, and be like, okay, we're done. No, let's craft. Let's hang out. Let's do this. What I should have slapped on here was some tape. I woke up in an odd mood today. A let's get it done, but don't bother me kind of mood. Like I'm not in the mood for your nonsense kind of mood. You know, the kind of mood that you're sitting at the red light and someone honks at you and you get mad at them and act a little bit too much of a fool. That's the mood I'm in. I hope to get out of that mood. I'm going to drink some water and hopefully that will help me remove my mood of don't bother me mood. I don't know any other way to explain it, but that's the mood I'm in. Definitely the mood I'm in. And some of you probably have your emotions under control and you never like lose it. I don't lose it that often, and so I'm hoping I don't lose it today. But today I have some errands I want to get done at 11, at 2, I'm sorry, at 2. I want to go to Hobby Lobby. They have these little nails there, and I think they're on sale. I went to Walmart to get them, and they didn't have the nails I wanted. I bought this thing from the Goodwill the other day, and I want to do some stuff to it. I want to see if I can. And I need nails, so it's a piece of wood. I need some nails, and I want to work on it. Yeah, that looks cool. I guess I like dots. All right, as a consumer of washi tape, you'd think I'm embarrassed. I had more tape on my desk, but I don't know what I did with it. So I'm embarrassed because I only have these two things. We're going to make it work. Believe that, but I would prefer to have more. So it's a movie coming out called Elio. I think it's a Pixar or Disney movie. I mean, I don't really promote Disney stuff here, but it looks so cute and I want to go see it. So I'll probably take my son to see it. My little bootleg spatula. I'm going to Michael's today. They have one, a big one supposedly, that fits the bill of what I want. I hope it does. But this works pretty good if you're going to do some, it works fine. It does the same thing. And I got three for $1.25. So there we go. Okay. If you have some of those stickers from the Dollar Tree, like the planner stickers, be great to use on this as well. Even though I only have two things of washi, we're gonna make it work and it's gonna be fun. But if you have your washi, like if you're an organized crafter and you're just looking for things to use, get your washi tape out. I'm only organized in my head about not being organized, right? Like only in my brain am I like, let's get it together. But when it comes time to getting it together, I'm like, ugh, such a daunting task. But the goal is to get it together because I really need to decide if I'm going to stay with some of the crafts that I do or not. Yarn is one of them. Crocheting is definitely one of them. All right. So these are some beautiful things. Paper Studio was on sale last week at Hobby Lobby, and I think I told you I was looking at Peachy Cheap, and I probably did, and they had some stuff from Peachy Cheap, and I really wanted to use the Peachy Cheap. I wanted to buy the Peachy Cheap one, but I didn't tell you this. So Peachy Cheap had some ephemera, and I was going to get two sets, but they wanted to charge me $10 for shipping, and so I was like, no, 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 no. So you see how we had this tag? We could have used this tag as a go by. Hotel Commodore. So we get that one. This compass. Now I don't want to put more than three things on the tag because I'm chinchy. You don't know what chinchy means? Frugal, cheap, and plus I feel like it's wasteful to just do that, especially for just crafting, not for like a swap or anything like that. I'd rather just put this in the swap thing, some pieces for the person that I'm swapping with to actually figure that out for themselves. But I do get it. It's beautiful when I've seen people do it. I'm like, oh, they did such a great job. And we're going to take one of these globes and cut in half. So we're not going to edge up this side, but we're going to edge up the things, the elements that go on top of it. Now, if you had your little mini stapler, even some brads, it'd be cool to go on here. Now, these are die cuts, okay, not stickers, just so y'all remember. Remember, we have to punch a hole in this also, so keep that in mind when you decide to do this, if you're doing it the way I'm doing it and haven't punched a hole in it. And let's use this lady right here. So this is New York, New York. And this, let's keep it all New York. I mean, the compass, New York. Let's use Statue of Liberty. I want to try and do some of this myself. And I think I will challenge myself within the next couple of months to just make some ephemera that I could share. I know a lot of people do that and they're like, oh, it's on my Pinterest. Not my Pinterest, my Etsy page. I'm like, oh, okay. Because what we're really paying that person for is the legwork, right? The fact that they went around and looked up all the stuff and did everything. Because we don't really need to pay them if we have time. And unfortunately, a lot of us have zero time to do anything with, you know, work, family, not wanting to do it. I think if it was cut off right here, it would be okay. It's not though, is it? It is not. It is not. Makes me laugh. I got this tape in a D stash, so it's a bit weird for me. If these prices are real, I would love that. I would love to go to this hotel, Hotel Commodore. I'm sure the prices are real, just not present day prices. And you see how we put this whole strip of washi, we don't even get a chance to see all of the things, but together it makes something, and that's the my issue with covering up a lot of stuff. I just like, oh, I can't do it. Okay, so let's do this right here. I'm gonna glue this down. I hope you're starting your week off. The start of your week is amazing. Not sure what you have planned for the rest of the week, but I'm gonna try and be here every day to hang out with you. I probably every look. I normally don't discuss this because I feel like the more and more I discuss this, the more and more it happens. But a lot of people are not subscribed to my channel anymore, and I'm okay with that. You know, that's not the issue. But I don't know if it's because I'm not giving people what they want to see. I don't know if it's because I haven't live streamed. I don't know, but it's the summer, and I want to spend time with my son. I want to do some stuff that I never got a chance to do with him last year, the last couple of years because of financials. And even this year, I don't have a lot of financial throwaway cash. But I want to try and be here for you. And most importantly, I want to spend time with him. So that's why I decided to do videos every day. If I'm posting too many videos for you, I don't know what to tell you. If I'm not giving you what you want, you could always make a comment in the comment section. A lot of people don't even write in the comment section, so I don't know what you all are seeking or wanting from me at this point, and I'm okay with that. If you don't want to make a comment, that is fine. But the one thing that I want to tell you is that I'm giving you what I have, right? I'm giving you what I have, and if it's not enough or if it's too much, then I apologize for just trying, and I'll leave it at that. But my son is number one. No matter what, he will always be first. Um, and then the rest of my family is, second, third, fourth, 20th, or whatever. But he is number one. And I don't have a lot of plans to do a lot of stuff, but I don't want to be stressed out about trying to do some. If I schedule something on a Tuesday and I got to do a live stream and things like that. And I would think that you'd all be happy that you're getting more content, and even though you don't have to watch it all at one time, you are getting content to watch and use, enjoy, or whatever. I don't know if that's the case. Maybe someone clicked and thought this was something else, and they're like, "Oh no, this is a craft video. I don't want to be a part of that." But in general, I've noticed that my numbers keep decreasing, and I can't control that. I can't control it at all. It'd be nice for people to say, "Oh yeah, I don't like your content," or "This is why I believe it." But people are not gonna do that because they don't want you to know that they left. And that's the beauty of being able to do whatever you want. You could leave how you want to leave. Hotel Boudreaux. I have no idea where this hotel is at. Do y'all? Some of the people I know are like into geography, and they could tell me, "Oh yes, here, here, and here." I am not that person. And I like that these are all kind of weird shapes, weird, different, which makes it even more cool. I'm gonna put this tape to the side. It's freaking me out. Yeah. Let's see. I feel like I should have lined that in black. So the next one I do that uses the stamps, I'll line them in black because they look kind of boring the other way. This tape is sticky. This tape I got from Hobby Lobby. And I decided to buy the tape from the Hobby Lobby. Now, hear me out. Even though Dollar Tree sells some tape, and I think most of the time the adhesive is pretty decent. But I feel like the tape from the Dollar Tree is $1.40 is a good deal. It's a very good deal considering it's better in my head. In my head, it's better tape, right? It's better tape than Dollar Tree tape. So we have Did I not? I thought I had black soot. Do I not have black soot? I do. So we have to be mindful of this black soot because it's just a. They both seem like they do the same thing, but see, it makes it stand out a little bit more. I was talking to Wonder and Dreamer about viewership and watchership, and she's like, most people watch videos from well, not most, but a lot of people watch YouTube off the TV. I rarely watch YouTube on my TV unless I'm doing my son's hair. I tend to do a lot of YouTube on the computer, and my cell phone. Like when I'm driving, I'll put YouTube up and listen to it and glance at it occasionally. No, I'm not driving around watching YouTube videos in the car. And then I'll come home um, and come back and chit chat. Because I know a lot of people say, oh, I have you up just to, drown out the background noise. And I'm like, oh, I'm a background noise drowner outer. How wonderful. How great is that? If someone ever tells you, and it's not offensive, I get it. I get it. But it just sounds so, oh, okay, horrible. Yeah, I listen to you to go to sleep on. Excuse me? Am I that boring? Like, that's what I'm like. My pearls have been clutched. You listen to me to fall asleep on. I get it. I get it. But at the same time, I'm like, oh no. But I get it. I'm not yelling and all this other craziness that some people do on their channels. And, they have every right to do that. We're going to just leave this one like this because I don't see anything else. Oh, maybe. No, I don't want to block that. So if I had put it up some, it would be different. Let's do the next one. Now, this one I feel like we can take a ride in the park with. Does that make sense? Maybe. Maybe I told you I was in a weird mood. So maybe I just sound like I'm a crybaby. I hope it don't, though. Wish I had a destination one or something. I love the saying, not all those who wander are lost, because for me it has a different meaning. Like when you as an adult, you start your life. Sometimes you don't know what you want to do, and you may struggle a little bit. And then, even though you've wandered around trying to figure things out, you never lost the idea of what you wanted to do. And that's how I kind of look at, not all those who wander are lost, right? I don't look at it as in, oh, I'm trying to figure things out because I don't know anything. I look at it as like, yeah, I know what I want to do, and I'm just going to make sure, because some people like, I took a year off of college to figure things out. And most people like, listen, you can take that time off, but you go work. like my little cousin that graduated. I think we're so old in our traditional ways. So usually the thing that most people do once they get out of high school is go to college and or they get a job, a trade job from when they were in school. And my cousin, his dad is a pharmacist. So he when he graduated from high school, he went to pharmacy school. And so it's so interesting to see him be like, I don't know what he's gonna do, but times have changed. And I'm like, I don't know who this man is because my cousin was such a stick in the mud, very like me, kinda in certain situations, just in the male format. But I don't think I've ever been a stick in the mud, a stickler for the rules, yeah, but a stick in the mud, uh. Hotel Roma, no. I think a lot of people also are like, I don't want to push my kid away by forcing my thoughts on them. You have to go to school. You got to get a job. You got to do this. Because, a lot of people currently, jobs, kind of that, traditional jobs are not what everyone expects. I do think that getting a job that offers you some type of sustainability later on in your life is important. You know, I do believe that is a key factor in what I'll tell my son as he gets older when it comes to school. Now we're just trying to get through elementary school because I think after elementary school, um, I'm going to rethink school in general and go from there. I feel like I need a woman standing here. I don't know why, but that's what I feel. I need a stamped on lady and not like a Venus or something, just a vintage lady stamp. And I don't have, I said I wasn't going to use those because I was going to use those daggone Dollar Tree uh, pieces and they failed me. I'm just looking through these things. They are very cool and look, oh, we got a train. Could have used a train stamp from last month. No, that don't look right. Maybe this car? I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, so we use these pieces, 4.49. Try to get them on sale. Different locations throughout the world. I guess like the famous spots that you go to, the Colosseum, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, this cathedral, or in Milan. Is this what they did? Sanctuary? I'm not sure. A lot of France and Italy pieces. Then we have the Statue of Liberty, um, Eiffel Tower, different places like famous maps, hotels, probably things that were on there. We used a 6x6 sheet of paper pad, and we did 3 sheets, and we made these. Someone could be very simple and plain if you want them to be, or they could be not simple and plain. I used this one little cute butterfly stamp. I was gonna color it up, but I was like, nah, let's not take away from what we're actually doing, which is just using pieces. And then we took our stencil and stenciled on two of them, I believe, two or three of them. And then we have this. We inked up our edges right here. Something you could do, sit with me next time and we can make some more. So I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. And I want to say thank you. Till next time, happy crafting.